Hello everyone, welcome to vlog number 2. This time you'll be joining me on the 2018 Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. This year is going to be one of the most competitive Daytona 24s of all time, with ultra-competitive manufacturer teams, superstar F1 and IndyCar drivers on the grid, and over 20 competitive entries in the prototype class. The winning team at this race will gain an honor that not many drivers or teams have ever been able to do in their careers. The Rolex 24 at Daytona is the world's first major racing event of the year. This event started running in the early 1960s, and it combines two types of track to make a road course and oval mix. The 3.56-mile track would be lapped over 800 times in the 2018 event. In past years, this event has been both a test of reliability and a fight to the death between the best sports car manufacturers and the drivers in their cars. This year, United Autosports is coming across the pond to the United States, bringing two competitive entries with crazy driver lineups. On one car is Lando Norris, Phil Hansen, and Fernando Alonso. On the car that I'm driving, it's myself, Hugo de Sadlier, Bruno Senna, and Paul di Resta. So before we get to racing, I'm going to introduce you to my teammates so you can get to know a little bit about them.
I'm from Brazil. I've been racing now for about 13 years. I started in junior series. I never did go-karting before. I moved very quickly to Formula 3, British Formula 3. 2 seasons of GP2, 3 seasons in F1, and then I've been in endurance ever since.
So I've raced for many years now. I'm getting quite old, 31. Raced for Mercedes AMG DTM, probably commonly known for having raced Formula 1 with Force India for 3 years. And I obviously do a bit of commentary with Sky F1 as well.
So I'm from Lausanne in Switzerland. I started go-karts at 11 years old. I did Formula Renault for 3 years. Now I'm in LMP2 as well.
The most favorite thing about being in the US is how easy things are to access here. Shops are always open. The infrastructure is so good in the US. It's really fun. Because everything is sort of chained, you don't have so much originality in each place. I mean, you see a lot of the same in so many places.
This year I've had lots of family holidays around here, actually in Orlando. We've got an apartment in Orlando. How big the portions are of food, I think, slightly make it difficult when you're a tall driver like myself and always struggling for weight.
My most favorite thing is when the waiters come and interrupt you every 10 seconds. My least favorite thing is that people shoot each other all the time.
Be me, another Bruno. A clone of myself so I can, you know, just make jokes and laugh at my own jokes because nobody else does.
Another one of myself.
Philippe. I'm joking. Richard Dean.
Well, I really only know one football team, so I'm going to say the Patriots. My brother-in-law is a big fan of the Patriots, so hopefully they win and he'll be happy.
What's that?
Patriots? No, I don't know what the Super Bowl is. So. United Autosports is going to win this.
I mean, this is the Super Bowl pretty much, so.
Well, of course, I have a bias because my uncle is my big reference, and for sure he's the guy that I always looked up to, and I think will always do as well.
Fernando Alonso. I mean, he's a teammate.
After more than 4 days of practice, it was time to race. Everyone on the United Autosports team was feeling a little bit uneasy before the race because the practice was challenging. It was difficult to adapt our car's new updated parts to the harder American tires. We honestly did not know whether our car was going to have enough speed to finish well. Fortunately though, it did.
Hey everybody, so here I am on the grid of the 2018 Rolex 24, only an hour and a half away from the race now. And this day has been just crazy so far. The autograph session was crazy. Had for the first time ever a police escort on foot trying to get there. It's been busy, but it's a pretty cool feeling. We got our flags, our car here, number 23 is over there. Actually a lot of fans over there. I'm going to drive in about 3.5 hours, so a little longer than that, so see you soon.
The race got underway, and each of us got a turn on the car. At the end of my first 2 stints in the evening, it started raining out of nowhere. Driving on slick tires in the rain is practically the same as driving on ice, so it was challenging to keep it on track. Fortunately, for all the competitors, there were no big crashes, and I was able to make it back to the pits for rain tires without incident. We continued on through the night, with each driver doing at least 3 stints at a time so that we could all get some rest before the morning.
What's up, everybody? It's like 2 or 3 a.m. I'm about to go to sleep for a good 4 or 5 hours. I did 3 stints in a row, triple stint, and it was actually great, except for a couple things. My neck got a little sore and my eyes were getting a little dried out. But I could have kept going if need be. But right now we were in 7th when I got out of the car, and Paul got in the car. So it's gonna go Paul, Bruno, Senna, then Hugo, then myself. So I'm gonna get some rest. See you later.
The last 6 hours of the race were tense. Many LMP2 cars had dropped out of the race because of mechanical issues, and the field was very spread out because of an unusual lack of yellow flags. Our car was holding strong in 3rd place without issue until I finished my 2 morning stints. The clutch lost all pressure when I pitted and the car grinded to a halt stuck in 1st gear. I handed the car off to Paul DiResta, who quickly discovered we needed an emergency service to get the car moving again. Unfortunately, we had to completely abandon using the clutch to start the car, meaning that the crew had to push the car up to speed to get it into gear. We lost 4 laps trying to fix the clutch. At the end of the race, we were back into 4th place, and the team gave me the responsibility to finish the race. That last stint was exhilarating, and the feeling of crossing the line at the checkered flag was something I'll remember forever. We finished in 4th after a mistake-free race, only 4 laps down from the overall leader. We were all ecstatic to finish in that spot after all the hard work over the past months. Though of course, we all wondered what could have been if the clutch had not given up.
Hey everybody, it is after the 2018 Rolex 24 Daytona. Finished 4th in the race. We're all unbelievably groggy and feeling pretty dead, so.
If you finish on the podium, you get a trophy.
Yeah.
But if you finish 4th, you get 1 free pass to get
Guilt-free.
Yeah,
Guilt-free fast food.
Anywhere you want in, what's it called?
Daytona.
Daytona.
Which is different than Daytona, like it's another place. It is in all its glory.
Like a time lapse.
Arby's.
Like a really slow
Look.
time lapse. There's nobody
Post
here.
Daytona.
Should we go inside?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm down, but that's up to you guys. Hey everybody, so that's it. I just finished eating my my prize, my gift, my reward for finishing 4th in the 24 Hours of Daytona. Been trying to not eat fast food recently, so coming here was really special and guilt-free. But yeah, we had a very challenging couple days, and not to mention the test before as well. It was very challenging, and the car was not ever handling quite right. But it turned out in the race to be quite good, and that's another lesson I've learned, is just to trust the team, trust the guys at United. They know what they're doing, and we've had this before where we're always freaking out a bit before the race, but then once we actually get in there and we do the race, it ends up all right. So we just kept focused, we did our thing, we had some mechanical problems, but we fought through them, and we just ran our race. And we did the best we could, and that put us in 4th. So very happy that it ended up this way, and I couldn't be more thankful for the experience.